How do we deal with difficult people in our sales job? Sometimes you might have had the feeling of, oh, I just really don't want to call this person. You get that bad feeling in your stomach. How do we deal with this? Welcome to Steady Improvement, the place where you level up your sales skills and achieve your sales goals. In today's episode, we're going to talk about how to deal with difficult people and the importance of doing so to strengthen your own personal brand that will get you more success in the future. Our promise is that after this episode, you will feel more confident in handling these difficult situations, so let's dive into it. So, sales is a great job when everything is going well and you're selling a lot, but once in a while that amazing feeling goes away when you meet with that really difficult and annoying person. You shift your focus from all the great things that are going on in your life to this person and this annoying situation. So how do we deal with these difficult persons as fast as we can so we can move on with our lives? It is a big world we're living in, and therefore there are a lot of different kind of ways that you can meet with difficult people that are very annoying. Today we're going to focus on how we deal with customers or clients that are difficult. Let's say that you get a text from a customer and you work in the service business. You start reading it and it's a very long text. Your first thought is, damn, this can't be good. You read it through and the customer is very upset and dissatisfied with you and the way they have been treated. Sometimes we meet with people where we have done everything right and they're happy for the moment, but after a couple of days or weeks they come back and have to find something to make your life miserable. What do you do? Over the years we have encountered a lot of annoying and difficult people, therefore we have tried a lot of different things to know what have worked for us and what doesn't. So here is our rules to deal with difficult people and in the end to come out on top. The first one is to not text or email them back, call instead. It is so much more tough to have the guts to call a customer back when you have got this kind of bad text as above, and that's why so many people tend to answer back on the text or the email they have got. But from our experience, they win and it's a lot more easy to be a bully on text than over the phone. Sometimes it can even be necessary to meet face to face if the issue on hand have gone out of control. So make the tough phone call and you're now way ahead of others. From our experience, when a customer out of the blue gets mad or angry for what seems like no reason, it has a lot to do that they have misunderstood something or have painted a false picture in their minds of how one certain situation has been. What we then need to do fast is to call them to stick a hole in that false balloon so we can move on with our lives. On to the next one, which is number 2, and that is if you have done something wrong or bad, apologize fast. This is also something that works like magic when dealing with customers, and that is to apologize or say that you are sorry. A lot of people just want to be seen and hear an apology, so then give it to them. When you work in sales, you have to be smart, and sometimes, even if you know you have done everything right, the best solution is to apologize and move on with your life, instead of starting a huge argument over that you haven't done anything wrong, even though the customer might have thought so. So win a friend instead of creating an enemy. The third rule is to listen. This is an extremely simple thing, but a lot of times it can be everything you have to do. In a world where things happen fast, the reason that a customer is sad or being annoying with you is that they just want to be heard and get your attention. So when you're calling them up, let them talk first and hear them out. Just sit back and relax for a couple of minutes and really try to hear them out and try to get their side of things. The last rule is maybe more of a tip, which is to think more of the importance of word of mouth. We just think of it usually in the positive way when we have a lot of happy customers that spread the word of how great we are, but the worst kind of PR is those unhappy customers who might talk shit of you to everyone they know. Therefore, we want to point out the importance of dealing with these types of customers also and not just ignore them because they won't give you a paycheck. Because if you want, negative word of mouth compound as fast as the good ones do. So think more of the long term, even though it might suck for the moment, it will bring you success in the future. Many of you are starting to spread this podcast to your friends and colleagues, and it would mean the world to us if you also would like to be one of them. It takes 5 to 10 seconds, and it may change the world to someone else. Until next time, peace.